Big Nasty. You go and put your stinking hands for a second time on my manager. This time, you hurt his neck. Well, now, it's no longer a wrestling match. It's no longer about that. Now it's personal. It's personal because you took out my friend, my manager, the man that makes sure I'm making all the money, I get all the commercials, I get all the TV exposure. My friend, the next time you and I step in the ring together, one of us is walking in, two of us is walking in, but one of us is walking out, and I assure you, I'm going to be the one to walk out. You're going out in the stretcher.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you saw it right here last week. We just heard from superstar Tony Benge. You saw him crack Big Nasty over the back of the neck with that cane from Bobby Lee, and he picked up the win, putting his feet on the bottom ropes for good measure just to make sure Nasty was out. But after Nasty came to, Tony Benge and Bobby Lee got into a little bit of a mix-up with him here as Nasty dropped the bows on both of them. And then he proceeded to get that chain as Tony Benge bailed out once he saw Big Nasty's chain there, and he went right after him. But Big Nasty was not done just yet. He went right after Bobby Lee, put the chain, his old lady, around his neck and just started choking him. And we got word that Bobby Lee, as you heard from Tony Benge, is hurt. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to hear from Big Nasty right now.
Hey, yeah. Tony Benge, you and Bobby Lee, you boys have done screwed up. You made a mistake. Just ask your boy Bobby Lee how big a mistake you made. But you can't, Tony Benge, because he's hurt. He's laid up with a bad neck after I took my old lady here and I wrapped it around his neck and I hurt him with it. Tony Benge, you have done screwed up. You have done pissed off. You have made a mistake. And that's making Big Nasty mad. This time, you ain't gonna be able to hit me behind the neck with a cane while Bobby Lee distracts me. It's just gonna be you and me, one on one. And I plan on hurting you just like I hurt Bobby Lee. I'll see you real soon.
And ladies and gentlemen, you just heard from Big Nasty. We're going to have Tony Benge versus B.N.B. right after this commercial break. Plus, your television title is going to be on the line this week. In the main event, we got a huge rematch. Former champion AJ Frost is going to be taking on the sensational Dre White. Well, AJ Frost reclaimed the title. Stay tuned for that huge main event coming up.
Hey, when the Gladiator Holics are all hanging out down in Charlotte where they show up, Resident Culture Brewery. There's two locations, one on Central Avenue and one down on the south end. They just made a beer for me, the greatest wrestler of all time, the Golden Gladiator. Number two, you might find me down here. And if you're a dude, don't talk to me. If you're a lady, say 18 to 45 and got loose morals, call me.
Get your full Nelson IPA only at Resident Culture Brewing Company with two great locations in South End and Plaza Midwood, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Hi wrestling fans, Tony Benge here, host of the Benge Buster Show. If you love independent pro wrestling, then my podcast is definitely for you. Make sure you tune in each and every week as I will be interviewing the local independent pro wrestlers, some you love and some you love to hate. Learn about their secrets, learn about what got them started in pro wrestling and what they love most about pro wrestling. And I also have more inside secrets that you never thought you'd ever know. But you got to tune into my show to find out. It's available on all platforms, iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, and YouTube. So don't make no excuse that you didn't listen to my show. There's plenty of chances to listen to it, and if you don't, you're the one missing out. Tune in to the Benge Buster Show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sticking with us through that very quick commercial break. We are down in the ring for the opening contest this week. We got singles action superstar Tony Benge is by himself. He's going to be taking on Big Nasty. Oh, Lord, what's this? Oh, goodness. He's kissing that old lady. Looks like little Donnie's mama. That's how ugly she is. But I'm your host, Michael Elliott, and I am finally joined by someone here in the commentary booth. Jake Paul Sellers.
Josh Paul.
Josh
Come
Paul
on, man.
Sellers. They sprung this guy on me at the last second.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. We got action going on already. Big Nasty jumping the gun with that cane, and Tony Benge bailing out.
Look at Benge. He's a coward. Look at him. He don't want none of the Big Nasty.
I'm here with Mr. Sellers here. He's the brother of the outlaw David Sellers and the Wranglers. What's Tony Benge saying here? Well, Tony Benge not happy with getting attacked before the bell even rang here. Sellers, what do you think about this little feud we got going on here? Last week we just saw, as you saw the highlights, Tony Benge using that cane of his manager to knock out Big Nasty and get the win over him.
Yeah, where is his manager at anyway?
Well, JPS, you just saw the footage. Nasty put that chain.
Oh, yeah. I just want to hear about it.
He took his old lady, put it around Bobby Lee's neck and wrung him. And we heard he's up in the hospital. He's got a neck injury.
That couldn't have happened to a nicer fella. I've met that guy. He's a jerk.
Not sure when Bobby Lee's going to be back at the ringside area due to that neck injury. But you can see here, Big Nasty.
Look at here, Big Nasty. Man, the fans love him up there. Where we at today?
We're at the Burke County Fairgrounds in Morganton, North Carolina. One of our many great venues, many great areas that we like to bring NAWA Championship Wrestling to. If you want to see us anywhere, just shoot us a message. We ain't afraid to travel.
Heck yeah.
Especially in the Carolina area. But now the bell officially being rung here. Now this match is getting underway. Tony Benge still clutching that shoulder.
Look at him. He's a coward. Come on, man. Fight. What's wrong with him, Big Mike?
Clutching, I don't know. He's clutching that. She's got a shoulder injury. He got attacked before the bell rang.
I think he's faking. He looks like he'd fake one to me.
Do you think it's going to affect this outcome of this matchup? Big Nasty jumping the gun, trying to injure Tony Benge early on. Nasty better turn around. He did.
I believe Nasty was baiting him. I believe Big Nasty was just baiting him.
He's baited a hook before, I'm sure. What is Tony Benge doing? Could somebody tell him the bell has rung? Would people pay to see some wrestling action?
Absolutely. Come on, official.
We want to wish our official, John Harkey, a happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, John.
I heard it's his birthday almost every day. But Tony Benge still stalling here. Trying to, I don't know if he's playing mind. What's he doing here? Again, jumping through the ropes.
He don't know what to do without his little swarmy mouth.
Oh,
look at there.
Big field goal kick right into the rear end. Tony Benge taking a spill to the floor. I think the tip of that boot maybe went in there into the cease of the crack there. I don't know what's going on, but Benge is not having much luck here early on in this match.
Well, he's going to have to get after it a little bit.
What do you know about Tony Benge? What do you really know about the product here, Mr. Sellers? Has your brother told you anything? Oh, dear God. Holy Christ.
Not in the little Tonys. He got the little Tonys.
Describe that to us. What was that all about?
Well, Tony Benge was slowly trying to get back into the ring, and Big Nasty kicked the second rope.
Hey, Redbeard, where the hell are you?
Where are you, Redbeard?
Golden Gladiator 2. You still haven't got back to me in a timely manner yet.
Jeez. Uh-oh. Big Nasty's going out after him.
I don't think we've seen this big man run this fast in a long time, but he's ready to get his hands around the throat of Tony Benge.
Oh.
But that cost him as Tony Benge was the first man back into the squared circle.
Got him.
Now he's got the advantage, but Big Nasty with a big reversal here.
Oh, big clothesline. Big clothesline by the big moonshiner.
I think Benge was trying to get out of the square circle again, but unsuccessful. Head first.
Well, Big Nasty's got him now.
JPS,
he's reeling.
What can you tell us about what's underneath those turnbuckles? How much do you know about the inside of the
I know. My big
ring?
brother, Outlaw David Sellers, he's been in the business for a while, and he's told me all about it.
He's one half of the Wranglers?
One half of the Wranglers with Cowboy Tucker Sellers.
Well, Cowboy
Tucker Rhodes.
Tony Benge just met all four turnbuckles face first, up close and personal, and he is once again,
he's dazed and confused.
Dazed and confused for certain as he's on the floor clutching that face after hitting the pole. And I don't know if Tony Benge has really got much of a chance without Bobby Lee here to guide him.
Tony Benge has been around the block a time or two. He knows what he's doing in there. He's a tough competitor.
Maybe he's gotten to the point where he relies on Bobby Lee too much to cause distractions and help him cheat to pick up a win that he don't know what to do when he's on his own again.
Uh-oh. Big shoulder blocks in the corner. Oh, that's a big man to be laying his shoulder into.
You can definitely tell the size difference here between these two. Look at this big, beautiful fist drop right across the face.
That is vintage B.N.B.
I look like a two count there, but B.N.B's pressing all that body weight across it. Maybe if he hooked the leg.
Hooked the leg, B.N.B.
He would have got the 3 count there.
Have you been to a seminar about that?
Golden Gladiator number 2 used to charge $25 for a hook the leg seminar that he used to run.
Worth every penny.
You'd even get a free T-shirt. I never saw the T-shirt.
If he does another one, you need to sign up.
I think he's. I think he may have.
Somebody tell B.N.B. to sign up for that seminar.
He might be in seclusion now. I don't know what happened to him. As he whips him off the ropes, here we go. Oh! Tony Benge just dropping that forearm right across the back and taking the big man down, and now he's choking him.
Choking him with that
shin. And our official, John Harkey, clearly sees it. He's trying to get order here in this matchup.
It's tough when you got somebody as sneaky and dirty as Tony Benge, who's been around as long as he has. It's hard to see everything.
Well, Benge needs to stay on top of this big man. If he wants to get the win here, he's giving him a second to breathe. But now, not able to breathe because he's got his throat right over that middle rope.
Uh-oh, the big man's down. He's reeling.
I can't believe that Tony Benge is inflicting this much punishment to one of the original founders of the Moonshine Express.
This is a brand new Tony Benge, though. He's been a little more aggressive now.
Here we go, snapmares him over. And now what's Benge got in store? He's going to climb up to the middle rope, it looks like. He's on the middle rope. I don't know if Benge has ever gotten on the top rope. He says it's over. JPS, it's over.
It's over. He's giving him too much time, though.
He is definitely.
Big Mike, he's giving him too much time.
Here he comes off and he catches the boot.
Right in the chin. Boom.
And down he goes into the corner. That's all the time Nasty needed to recover. He got that foot up at just the last second.
Oh, the fans are getting behind Big Nasty now. Uh-oh, he's feeling it.
Oh, Big Benge with a big right hand. And again, coming off the ropes here. Blocks it. Oh, that's a big right hand there. And again.
From the big man.
Oh, holy Christ. As I say all the time, there is no good defense for a poke in the eyes. What's he got, JPS?
He's got the cane. Get that cane from him, Harkey.
He's going to use it again.
Good job, Harkey.
He was going to use that cane again to take Nasty out like he did last week right here on the show. But Nasty, what's he? I think he's got
his chain.
He's got his old lady, and he knocked him out. He's out cold.
Nasty.
2, 3, and the B.N.B.
He steals one from Tony Benge.
I think he outsmarted him this week. Payback is hell. He gets a kind of dose of his own medicine this time.
Jeez, that may be the first time Big Nasty's ever outsmarted anybody.
I don't know about that. He's pretty, just because he wears overalls don't mean he ain't very smart. But look at this. He's going to town. He's telling them to kiss his rear end. Tony Benge, he's got it. He's outsmarted you this time. And look here, he's got John Harkey. I don't know if John Harkey knows how to dance, but they're
don't like to dance.
Oh, dear God. Well, that was a hell of a way to start the show. Oh, giving him a big old kiss.
No. It's for his birthday. Happy birthday, John.
God. Holy Christ. Ladies and gentlemen, what a way to start the show. Big win for Big Nasty here on NAWA Championship Wrestling.
I'm here with the new NAWA television champion, the sensational one, Mr. Dre White. Dre, NAWA management requests you to defend that very title against the former champion, AJ Frost. What you thinking?
You know what I think? AJ Frost, he deserves his rematch. You know, it was a little unorthodox how I won, how I beat him, how I challenged him. I know he had just had a big night that night at the Bunkhouse Stampede, and he was caught off guard, but that's how it's supposed to be for a cheater. They got what he deserved that night, and on this rematch, he's definitely going to understand why I am the new NAWA television champion.
Woo, Master, this is professional wrestler Jimmy Valiant. Handsome Jimmy, the Boogie Woogie Man. I'm telling my people, my brothers and sisters, yours truly loves you all. Now, hey, y'all, I have a wrestling camp in Charlottesville, Virginia. It's called BWC, Boogie's Wrestling Camp, Hall of Fame Museum. Come if you want to be a professional wrestler, valet, or a referee, or a timekeeper. Put up the ring, brother. Anything will teach you all. Do interviews. Do it all right here at BWC.
For more information on Boogie's Wrestling Camp Hall of Fame Museum, visit jimmyvaliant.weebly.com. Oh, yeah!
The Carolinas have long been heralded as the origin of greatness in the realm of professional wrestling. Men, women, and promotions now considered to be legendary in their scope of influence on the future of professional wrestling began here in this, the region we call home. It is in this tradition of greatness that the Carolinas Professional Wrestling Awards will carry on in celebrating the achievements of talent working in the region. Join us at the official Facebook group page of the CPWAs as we continue to celebrate pro wrestling in the Carolinas.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sticking with us through that commercial break. That was our final commercial break of this episode. We are now down in the ring for your main event this week. The NAWA television title is on the line. As you see, the former television champion, AJ Frost there. He's being flanked by the young legend,
Look at these two.
Luke Fury.
You ever met a couple of jerks any more jerky than these two?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
His name's Josh Paul Sellers.
Easy. Come on now, Big Mike.
I'm not sure how this relationship's going to go. I've kind of gotten comfortable being by myself up here.
I see that.
After a few years of being alone.
I'm having to cut in.
Now, listen, AJ Frost, he is no slouch when it comes to being inside that squared circle, and he's always flanked by this young punk, Luke Fury, who we know he's going to do his best to get involved in this contest. AJ wants that. Right. He wants that beautiful television title back around his waist.
Dre White's a stud. The sensational Dre White.
I would have to agree. He is over everywhere he goes.
Everywhere.
One of the most charismatic wrestlers I've ever seen here in NAWA Championship Wrestling or anywhere I've ever been. I can't explain it, but the people just love this guy. And they certainly loved the fact that he won the Bunkhouse Stampede and took that TV title away from AJ Frost instantaneously.
Absolutely.
But now Frost.
It's glorious.
Well, I don't think Frost really thought it was glorious. He felt it was a conspiracy against him.
Tell me something, Big Mike. Why is Frost always so angry? Why is he so angry all the time?
I don't know. Maybe that's what gives him his edge to be so good. I don't really know. We'll have to get GT on the case and ask him.
Yeah.
He wants to know who the man is. JPS, who do you think the man is?
It is definitely not AJ Frost. He is delusional. And look at this kid. Always out. These guys, AJ's got his boys, and they're like a swarm of gnats. They're not very dangerous, but they are multi-aggravating, annoying, just get under your skin.
I think I saw that on Facebook somewhere.
Yeah, me too.
But anyway, the Frost and the Furious, Luke Fury and AJ Frost, they are a formidable duo, so to speak. But Dre White is going to do what he's got to do to retain that TV title. And I'm sure AJ Frost is going to do whatever he's going to have to do to re-win it, to regain it, to get it back in his possession here. This has definitely got a big fight feel to it.
Absolutely. What a main event.
Dre White showing off his strength there, throwing AJ Frost off of him. Out of the ring he goes.
Yeah, I believe Dre White's been in the gym, Big Mike.
And now AJ Frost is summoning our referee, John Harkey, and he told him he got his hair pulled.
He didn't pull his hair. That's ridiculous.
He's lucky he's even got hair. He had to regrow his hair after Big Nasty shaved it in that
not very long ago.
Hair versus mask match.
Yeah.
If you haven't checked that out, ladies and gentlemen, go back in our archives on our YouTube channel. Catch up with what's going on. We are the longest running episodic television show in the Carolinas on the internet. 279 weeks plus in a row. We ain't stopping anytime soon.
Heck no. Now that you finally got baby brother JPS, Josh Paul Sellers in here, we're going to probably go straight to the moon.
Well, we already went to the moon. We may be going past the moon with this program with you here. I don't really know. We might be heading back to Earth so I can drop you back off.
You watch your mouth.
And now we got Frost and
Look, this Frost, I've seen him. I keep up with him. He almost never loses, but he never wins clean. It's always underhanded, sneaky, cheating, some of his boys, whatever it is. I wish he would just man up and try to win a match by being the better man.
Well, maybe being the better man is using your brain, even if it's cheating. I don't know. Some would say that's a good quality to have, but Dre White now shoots him off, gives him a big hip toss, and a drop kick.
Drop kick.
Look at the agility of the sensational one, and again, out to the floor. What is it with these guys tonight? They keep going out of the ring to the floor.
They're cowards.
You can't win the match on the floor. You definitely can't win the title. Dre White, he's wanting to put this match up to an end. He's going after Frost.
Drives him into the ring. Yeah, Dre White ain't having none of it tonight.
Well, look there, you see Luke Fury trying to stick his nose into this matchup early on. Dre White getting back in the ring, driving that knee right across the bridge of the nose. And now he's got him in the corner.
Big shoulder blocks in the corner.
Frost definitely feeling the effects of this.
Big splash. That might be enough, Mike.
We're going to see right here, only a 2 count, says our official John Harkey. Dre White now stalking A.J. Frost. He gets him back up and big scoop slam right into the center of the ring.
Big leg drop.
Dre White has shown such signs of improvement over the last year, and it all culminated with that Bunkhouse Stampede win, and I only see big things happening for him here in the future if he can get past A.J. Frost here tonight.
Absolutely. You can tell Dre White's ready to fight tonight. He brought his A game. He's staying on him, not giving him a chance to cower away. Tell us about it, Michael.
There's no good defense for a rake to the eyes. It seems to be a theme here tonight, but you got to give Dre White all the credit in the world. The week after winning that TV title, he defended it against Thomas Extreme, and now 2 weeks later, he's defending it against A.J. Frost.
He's a fighting champion, Mike.
I think he's going to be a fighting champion for sure if he can, like I said, he can't look past this matchup here tonight because he's in there with a veteran, a wily veteran, A.J. Frost.
Absolutely, and A.J.'s held about every title you can hold in NAWA, hasn't he, Mike?
But he's too cold to hold, I was told.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear.
No, he's only held our television championship so far in his time here. As he comes off the ropes, big double axe handle on a knee lift, taking Dre White down off his feet. Now A.J. Frost has the momentum here.
You can't let him get going because he's got a mean streak a mile wide, and once he gets on you, he won't let up.
Maybe we need to try to hold A.J. Frost, see if he is too cold to hold. But now he's got Dre White and he's digging the thumbs, look like digging his thumbs into the eyes of our TV champion there. As you said, he'll cut corners, he'll cheat.
Absolutely.
But it all adds up after a while. It'll wear you out. And now what's he going to do here?
Oh, he's got something out of his tights he put on his thumb there, Mike.
So definitely a thumb to the throat. Our senior official, John Harkey, doing the best job that he can. One of the best in the area. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there they go.
That cheap shot delivered from Luke Fury.
It's never one-on-one with A.J. Frost.
And another one there for good measure. So fans are trying to tell our official what's going on behind his back, but if you don't see it, it doesn't count. And now just again choking him with his knee. All these little dirty tactics, I tell you, it'll wear you down over a period of time in this matchup.
Absolutely. It's tough to go in a one-on-one fight and have to fight 2 people. They're being constantly reminded of the guy on the outside.
The big right hand, and A.J. Frost with a pitiful cover attempt there. He likes to do push-ups on his opponents. Now
he's biting him. Come on, John Harkey.
Leaving the teeth mark on the face of Dre White.
He's dirty. He is a dirty competitor.
Hey, do you know who the man is?
Well, I've heard that it's the guy. Initials are A.J. But I don't know if I'm buying into that yet.
A big snapmare out of the corner and a big boot right across the neck. And now just delivering some trash talk there. Trying to ground the champion now.
He's got that something tight too. Look at that.
Luke Fury just talking about the fans here in Morganton. We love you all, but he sincerely hates you. All you hillbillies is what he just said.
I think the feeling's mutual, Michael.
But Dre White now, he's gotten some energy. He's getting up to his feet, almost up to a vertical base. He's up, dropping these elbows into the breadbasket there. Oh, with a handful of hair. Holy Christ, takes him right down to the mat and just cuts all the momentum Dre White just had there off, just like that.
He cuts every corner there is to cut.
Maybe if he spent less time showboating, this match would be over with already.
Oh no, Dre's got too much fight in him for
He'd
that.
be a two-time NAWA champion by now. Dre White getting picked up by the dreadlocks here. And now he's fighting back. Right back to the eyes again. And a big right hand sends Dre White back down to the mat.
Oh, good grief. How disrespectful. Did you see him shoot that snot rocket out at the fans?
This is his house, he says. He said it's his house.
He is disrespectful.
I think everywhere he goes is his house. He treats it like his house. Blowing snot everywhere, being disrespectful. And now what's he going to do?
He's choking him, Mike. That's what he's doing. He's cheating.
Putting his full body weight across the neck and the back of Dre White. And here we go. Oh, I don't know what that was, a forearm or an object in his hand, something there from Luke Fury. And he's all excited about it.
It was devastating.
And now he's going for a cover. Dre White able to kick out there at 2-2, but they just said that was a slow count.
That wasn't a slow count. John Harkey's the best around.
And now just throwing in these lefts and rights, rotating them in and out. Oh, ducks under.
Oh, atomic drop.
Another one here for good measure.
Absolutely.
And Dre White now, he has got the momentum shifted once again into his favor, but only gets a 2 count. And Dre White has got to do something drastic here if he wants to keep that television title around his waist.
Both men are battered here now. They've been going at it a while.
It's been a great main event. It's the only kind of action you're going to see. And again, we got to get, I don't know, it's Harkey, you might have to disqualify this guy. It's the 3rd time. He's went right to the eyes of Dre White here.
But this is start wearing a shield when you fight A.J. Frost.
Well, I want to give Harkey a little bit of credit. This is a championship matchup, so
he's giving him a little bit of room.
He's going to let him fight. We want a clear-cut winner.
Absolutely.
And now Frost now with another right hand, taking Dre White off of his feet down on the canvas.
I'm telling you, Michael, he's pulling something out of his trunks, putting it on his thumb and jamming it in Dre's throat.
I haven't seen anything of that nature, but
well, I've got a keen eye, and I'm a little younger than you are.
And that young Fury there thought that was going to be a 3 count, but Dre White kicking out at 2. And now Frost picking up the champion. What is Frost going to have to do to put Dre White away here? We keep thinking, what's Dre White going to have to do to put Frost away? But Frost has also got to be the man to get a 3 count if he wants to win. But a drop kick out of nowhere. Desperation drop kick.
Now Dre's got to recover here. He gave him all he had to get that drop kick. Now he's got to recover and get on top of him. Both men are down.
The 10 count is in effect here. We're up to the count of 4. AJ up to his knees, taking something off his thumb, taper something off of his thumb there. Dre White up to his feet, 1 foot, both feet. Oh, and Frost with a slap. They're trading blows right here in the center of the ring. What's he doing? He's going to pile drive him. What's he got here? Dre White. Oh, Luke Fury's on the apron here, distracting our official and Dre White. He's got a steel chair. Oh, he ducks. He ducked underneath it. Sensational DDT onto the chair. He gets rid of the evidence. 1, 2, 3, and Dre White,
look at there,
retains the NAWA TV title.
Both the fan favorites fighting fire with fire tonight. I like it, Mike.
Luke Fury, I think Luke Fury cost AJ Frost the title there.
I think so.
And Dre White walking out the victor and still your NAWA TV champion.
These fans love Dre White too.
Josh Paul, what do you think about this? You think you're going to be back here next week?
Absolutely.
Well,
absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, for JPS and Michael Elliott, that is all the time we have this week here on NAWA Championship Wrestling. We'll see you right here next week. Stay tuned. So long for now.